Hello everyone, welcome to alina'sfashion. Fashion. It's glad to have you back. So this is the gown we are going to be treating. We are going to be sewing this gown. We've already cut the gown before in the previous video. Please watch out for that video, okay? To watch the video, please go and look for it at Alina's Fashion how to cut a wrapped gown. So this is the wrapped gown, as you can see, so beautiful, so elegant. You can wear this gown in three different ways, and I'm going to be showing you. So this is how you wear it when you the back view of when you tie the wrap. Okay, so when you're losing this wrap, it's going to have another look, which is like this. Okay, and you can also bring this wrap just to the back. Okay, without the wrap, this is how it is looking. Then when you bring the wrap to the back, so this is how it's going to look, and the front is going to be looking very fine. So this is how the back wrap is looking, very beautiful. Okay, this wrap now is at the back. Okay, now look at the front, just check out the front. This is how the front view will look. Oh my gosh, you really need this gown in your wardrobe. I'm telling you the truth, the absolute truth. So this is how to sew it. Just sew the hem of the sleeve, okay? Then this is the belt, okay? This is the 7 inches wide and 3 inches long. Just fold and sew like an L, okay? You sew this part, but you leave the other part open. You turn out an iron. For the wrist, okay, the sleeve round, okay, I use 6 inches. You can just take your wrist measurement. Okay, you need 2 of this elastic to go through the sleeve, okay, the wrist of the sleeve. You cut and set aside. So for the back bodice, okay, so we're going to be cutting down 7 inches for the neckline, okay, the center back. Just place the fabric you want to use for the facing like this, right side fitting right side, then you sew and cut out. So this is the sleeve. This is how the elastic will look when you insert it. So this is how to do it. When you finish sewing it like this, you insert your elastic like this. As you insert, you sew the edge, that's the edge of the elastic, one edge, and sew the other edge before any other thing, otherwise it will pull out. So you're going to have a very beautiful sleeve. Okay, so this is for the back. Okay, you mark it like this, the midpoint, you just mark 0.5 inch, and then you draw a straight line, then you sew, and then you use your scissors to cut it open. So this is how I'm going to be drawing the straight line at the center back. Okay, the CB. So I'm going to be attaching this facing like so. Remember, you place the right part of the facing on the right part of the fabric. So after you sew it, you can now turn it inside the back bodice. Okay, so this is it. I'll just sew it like this now. So make sure you are sewing right at the center back. You sew, you make this stitch like the way you've penciled, the way I've chalked it down on the clothes. Okay, you can make it narrower, like I'm making it in between this chalk down. You are not going to close the stitch, you are going to leave a little space. You sew one part, and then you just turn and sew it like this so that you can cut from the center of what you've sewn. So this is it. I'm going to be cutting the center back, okay, neckline. So just cut gently like this. Okay, so I'm going to be cutting carefully 7 inches down the back neckline. So you cut it as gently as possible in between the two stitches. I know you can't really see it, but as you see this chalk mark, this is how you cut it. Okay, web of ideas. We are in a very hard time, but do not let the world make you hard. Okay, and do not let the pain make you hate. Do not let bitterness to steal your sweetness. That is my advice for us today. So we are just going to be turning this inward. Okay, the facing, we are turning it inward, and then we are going to be top stitching. So this is the view of how it is. So we are going to be inserting the belt. So we insert the belt here, and then we'll just place it like this. You sandwich it, okay, and then we're going to be pinning it down, and then we'll be sewing it, okay. So you do the same for the other side of the fabric. So for the collar and the back neckline, this is how it is. I've sewn and top stitched it. So this is how neatly it is looking, okay. And then for the facing, I curved it on the back neckline and cut it out. So for the collar, this is how you just pin down and sew. For the cutting of the collar is in the other video, okay. So when you pin it down, you sew. I'm just illustrating it before I take it to the machine. You sew here, you fold this part again, and then you sew. So you notch everything that you've done. So for the sleeve, you place it like this, and then you bring the right side of the sleeve and place on the bodies, okay, the right side of the body. So you just look for the front of the sleeve like we cut in the other video, okay. The front of the sleeve is kind of different from the back, so just place it like this, pin it down carefully, then you take it to the sewing machine and sew. So this is it, the right side facing the right side, okay. So you sew like this, and then after sewing, you hold the tip of the sleeve and sew it down to the hem, okay. You can also take your body measurements and then sew it down. So for the bishop collar, I've notched it, okay. I'm now covering it, okay. I'm folding it like this, and I'm going to be sewing it gently, okay. I've notched, okay, and even the sleeve, wherever you need to trim, just trim. Whatever you need to notch, you notch, okay, and then you you continue sewing. So this is the collar. So this is the final work. This is how beautiful it is. This is the sleeve, as you can see, very beautiful. This is how you folded the front. Okay, so this is the back. Wow, Alina's fashion has come again. So you can loosen it and it will appear in a very free way like this. You can also tie the back belt. Okay, so this is it. You just tie it and you have this beautiful wrap behind. And then the front will just look this pretty. These are the three ways to wear this gown. So this is the front view of where you're tying it at the front, okay. This is the front and back view of when you're not tying the belt at all. This is the front and back view when you're tying the belt only at the back. Thank you for watching Lena's Fashion.